to Meet the Band Night 2026. Appreciate you being here. Had a little weather delay earlier, but I think it's going to work out just great. So what you're going to see tonight, and what you've already seen, is the product of a 2-week band camp. This Big Red Machine, this particular version of it, only started about 2 weeks ago. The Crestview Band is one of the oldest bands in Northwest Florida, really in the state, even in the Southeast. We are 88 proud years old with the Crestview Band. But this version of it is only 2 weeks old. They have worked really, really hard. The first week of band camp is what we call two-a-days. If you've ever done football practice, you know what that means. So we did mornings outside, and if you've been outside during the mornings, that's tough. But they hung in there, and they got better and better every day. So we would do 8 to 12 in the morning, and then go home, rest, come back and do 6 to 9 at night. That's the schedule right there. The second week, which was this week, we did night rehearsals. They were out here Wednesday taking a beautiful picture. You'll see it in the football program. You've probably already seen it on social media. Stunning pictures. And then rehearsal again, and then tonight they're going to show off what they've learned, which includes our traditional pregame show that you just witnessed. We do an entire pregame show, whereas we don't have to, and a lot of bands will just go play the anthem, but they learn that entire thing in addition to all the stuff that you're going to see later on. So to learn an entire pregame show, plus the first third of their halftime show during these 2 weeks of band camp, that shows you how much they have done as far as working to get this ready for you tonight. So I hope you enjoy this. The traditional pregame that we do features traditional marching, the 8 to 5 steps. We're working on that every day. We're working on them dressing their lines. They're learning how to march together, and it's quite a thing to do all of that. Plus, the national anthem, alma mater, and all the things that we do. We coordinate all that with our ROTC, and it makes for a great way to start Friday night under the lights. So, you'll see that pregame show at every home game during this season. Want to introduce a few people at this point. First of all, let's meet the 4 classes that we have. So, band, when I call your class, stand up and let's clap for them all. How about the freshman class of 2030? Yeah. Awesome. All right, sit down. That's all you get. The sophomore class, no longer freshmen, the sophomore class of 2029. All right, sophomore, you can sit down. Junior class of 2028. All right, have a seat, juniors. And finally, and I know parents will agree, all of a sudden, the senior class of 2027. Awesome. Have a seat, seniors. Now, we're going to meet our leadership team. So, leaders, when I call your name, come running. Band council, drum major Sam Robbins. Yeah, we'll clap for them all once they all get down here. Assistant drum majors Gabriel Collado and Chance Commissario. President Evian Janor. Vice President Aidan Lee Johnson. Color Guard Commanding Officer Hannah Manzano. Color Guard First Officer Grace Fitzgerald. Senior Representative Logan Vaughn. Junior Representative Rachel Nelson. Sophomore Representative Emma Amador. And the freshman representative, recently elected by the members of the band, freshman representative, Alexander Chanley. They all have jobs. So his job is to bring the speaker around to the rehearsals. So he's going to have to figure out how to do that and his drum. Congratulations, Alexander. Pretty good. Yeah. There's your band council. All right, you can go back and have a seat now. Our band officers. Secretary, Caleb Arbenitez. Historian, Riley Johnson. Quartermasters, Riley Johnson, Sam Robbins, Brooklyn Lowe, Kaylee Farr, Kinley Williamson, Ray Gigi, and Emmeline Moore. And band manager, Alan Scott. These are your band officers. Yeah, she can be a band officer. All right, officers, thank you. Our section leaders. Flutes, Jordan Drake. Clarinets, Madison Norgard. Saxophones, Alan Scott. Trumpets, Evian Chenor. French horns, Aiden Lee Johnson. Trombones, Jamison Lawrence. Euphoniums, Logan Bond. Tubas, CJ Martin. Battery percussion, Adam Monfalcone. Horn ensemble, Abigail Riddle. Rifle captain, Riley Cruz. Flag captain, Ava Henry. Rifle sergeants, Aubrey Broom and Shelby Del Pozo. Flag sergeants, Kara Stewart and Chloe Jackson. These are your section leaders. Hang on, wait. Hang on, section leaders. We got, they're coming from all over the place. So, there's your section leaders. Yeah, all right. Now, hang on. Several times during the season, the staff awards the section of the week, or the section of the how many ever days it's been since we awarded the last one. So our section of the band camp, and they're going to get the ringmaster's hat full of circus peanuts or something. Our section of band camp, because of their absolutely beautiful marching and playing, goes to the French horn. All right, that's all. Go away now. Aiden Lee, you have to wear that hat. You understand that? Now for our squad leaders. Flutes, Jocelyn Brame and Molly Callahan. Clarinets, Grace Burrows. Saxophones, James Sutton. Trumpets, Kendrick Coleman and Alex Henry. French horns, Kinley Newland. Trombones, Arthur Jack and Aiden Zajac. Euphoniums, Logan Nelson. Tubas, Jamison Cronin. These are your squad leaders. Yeah, you're good. That's it. That's all. There's no cookies involved with this. Every day, I get to work with the absolute best students that you can imagine. They're yours, so you know what I'm talking about. These students are incredible. They make it a joy to come to work every day, even in the hot sun. But I also get to work with the very best staff, very proud of the staff that we've assembled. They are committed to these kids. Everything they do is for them. It is an absolute kid, student-centered philosophy, and they work real hard to execute that vision. So please help me welcome and thank our color guard staff, Amy Mitchum and Brooklyn Laird. our percussion instructor, Zach Lewis. We don't get to have all these musicians that you see out here without the absolute finest middle school team ever assembled. I go to those band rooms and I am just absolutely in awe at the teaching that I'm seeing. And I'd like you to recognize our middle school band directors. From Davidson Middle School, Gabby Torty and Matthew Motorhome. They're over there. They're way over there. From Shoal River Middle School, Noemi Ruiz and Emily Burkhart. There they are. There they are. The newest member of our Crestview band family from Pineview K through 8, Colby Lucas. I always recognize and thank Mr. Eddie Stedman for being a mentor to us all. He's at a gig tonight playing with the jazz band, otherwise he would be here. But I would like for, I'm sure everybody would agree with me that we owe Mr. Stedman a great deal of thank you. So thank you, Mr. Stedman. I've done really two smart things while I've been band director here at Crestview High School. This is my 31st or second year as a band director. 31st year. Anyway, I've been here a long time. Hiring these two people, I will rank at the top of the smart things I've ever done in my whole life. A few years ago, Mr. Chambers saw the wisdom and the need for us to have a full-time second assistant. And as soon as I got that word from our superintendent, I had one person that I had in mind. And I called Mr. Stedman on my way back from solo and ensemble, I think, when I heard that we were going to get this position. And I said, Eddie, I know who I'm going to call to ask to be the other assistant band director. And he said, who? And I said, Kim Whaley. And Eddie Stedman said, that may be the smartest thing you've ever done. He was right. When I hired Ms. Whaley, I said, I want you to be in charge of our Chamber Winds program, and she has developed that program into a model for the country. For the country. And our superintendent in his wisdom and our principal in their wisdom, they make sure that we get to have the classes that we need that makes this band program among the top programs in the country. And I can't thank her enough for all that she does. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Kim Whaley. I guess 9 years ago now, I had the opportunity to hire an assistant director, and I called my mentor, Joe Hooten. A lot of you will know that name. And I said, tell me about this guy over there that was your student. Tell me about Sean Dyke. And Mr. Hooten immediately started telling me all the wonderful things about Mr. Dyke. Dan Wooten and I met with Sean and put him through the ringer, bless his heart. He brought recordings of his band. He submitted his application, and he allowed us to ask all the hard questions, and he answered them all perfectly. And for these last 9 years, I have watched this man develop into one of the finest band directors in the state of Florida, which was recently proven by his election to the prestigious Phi Beta Mu professional band fraternity in the Omega chapter of Florida. And today is also his birthday, Mr. Sean Dyke. Uh-oh.
I don't rarely take the mic from Jody, but right. This is the best opportunity to take this mic. We can't do what we do with these students without the leadership of Mr. Dunn. Mr. Dunn is the most caring, kind-hearted, and leads by example day in and day out. He makes it so enjoyable to come into what we call work and work with him to create a product with these students. Okay, that product being productive citizens by the time they leave. In January, Mr. Dunn was elected into the Florida Bandmasters Hall of Fame. This election and the honor is very, very rare, and it's a huge deal just to get in. But to have an active band director elected in is extremely rare. I think there's only been, 2 or 3? That's happened. He is one of those 2 or 3. In November, he will be inducted into the Hall of Fame down in DeLand, Florida at Stetson University. And we would just like to publicly congratulate and thank Mr. Dunn for his selfless work.
Thank you, Mr. Dyke. I didn't get you anything for your birthday. Yeah, thank you, really. As he was saying, we could not do what we do without all of you, without all of them, and there are countless hours spent by our volunteers, and I wanted to just say thank you. If you are a band parent at all and you volunteer in any capacity, or you're going to volunteer in any capacity, would you please stand up and let us thank you, please? Yes, children, thank these people for doing everything for you. Leading this fabulous group of volunteers is our amazing, absolutely fantastic, I couldn't do what I do without her, band booster president, Miss Lisa Church. If you haven't found a place to plug in yet and help these amazing students, see Miss Church and she will make sure you get that opportunity. There's plenty of room to go around for everybody to help. We'd love for you to just come go with us. Just a few more people to say thank you to. I know that we have several people. Crestview is my hometown. I love Crestview, and I appreciate the support that we always get from the city of Crestview. And one of our biggest supporters is our mayor, Mr. J.B. Whitten. Where are you at, Mr. Mayor? I know he's here somewhere. There he is. Stand up, Mr. Mayor. Thank you, sir. One of the biggest supporters of the Crestview High School Band for as long as I can remember. Loves this band more than anybody I've ever known. And is here with us tonight, celebrating another year of the Big Red Machine, one of his all-time favorite things in the world. Please say hello to Ricky Gibbons. Love you, Ricky. We have the absolute best staff here at Crestview High School. They go out of their way to take care of all the students at Crestview High School. It's a big job. Oftentimes it's a thankless job, but I want to thank them publicly right now. We have the best bookkeeper in the world. Just recently having completed another perfect audit, Ms. Barbie DeMera. We have a wonderful student leadership program led by Erica Kennedy. We have the hardest working athletic director known to man. He was over there a while ago painting the scoreboard, Mr. Tim Hatton. Our head coach, former Bulldog. I used to watch that guy absolutely pancake people on the football field. He is now the leader of the Bulldogs, Coach Thomas Grant. Our fantastic deans, Olivia Taylor and Jeremy Hollis. Our assistant principal, Kim Sears, and do we have a baby yet? Kim Sears is a brand new grandmama. Everybody all right? Everybody good? All good? Our assistant principals absolutely take care of just so many things. They do such a great job. I noticed during these in-service trainings, these pre-planning, they are consummate professionals, and that impresses me. Lisa Kimbrough. And with us tonight, newly minted 12-month AP, Angelique Cox. Ms. Cox scheduled all of these children right by herself to make sure it was done just the way Ms. Whaley told her to do it. And this is always very cool for me. Our principal, who takes such good care of not only these students, but every single student at Crestview High School. I have never seen a principal put her arms around an entire school. She's at everything, all the time, making sure that her students get what they need, making sure her teachers have what they need. It is a pleasure to work with her, and it's no accident she's the best principal, because she is also a member of the Big Red Machine. Miss Vicki Hayden.
Notice I didn't take the mic away from Mr. Dunn. He gave it to me. So I just want to say just a few words as an alumni to the Big Red Machine. Clarinets, gotcha. But also getting to celebrate our longest standing tradition with these students, our community, our parents, our staff. Looking forward to another great season from the Big Red Machine! I have the privilege every summer during band camp to come out and watch from the tower, which you cannot do as a child, so that was nice to get out there and see them. And tonight, I get to see how far they've come from my first visit out there, which was about a week and a half ago. So I'm looking forward to that. But once again, we could not do what we do here at Crestview High School without our families, our community, our wonderful staff, dedicated students, and all our directors and everybody that helps out at Crestview High School to make sure we remain number one in what we do. Thank you for everything, and once again, Big Red Machine, I am so proud of you!
Thank you, Ms. Hayden. With us tonight, representing our fabulous school superintendent, Marcus Chambers, one of my all-time favorite people. She and I have spent hours together working on the America 250, but she spent way more hours than anyone that I know getting that done. Please say hello and thank you to Catherine Card. It takes a special person, I'm convinced, to serve the public education students today. And our school board members are committed to these students unlike anyone I've ever seen. They dedicate their time to making sure that we get what we need. And as a result, we have one of the finest school districts in the state, and they are here, 3 of them are here tonight to celebrate these students. please welcome and thank School Board Member Brett Heinley. School Board Member Mr. Parker Destin. And our school board member for this part of the county, one of our best friends that we could ever have, School Board Member Mr. Tim Bryant. Also, I wanted to say thank you, and I don't think he can be here with us tonight, but I wanted to publicly thank our Okaloosa County School District Fine Arts Liaison for all the work that he does, Mr. Dan Wooten. And once again, representing our superintendent's office, please welcome a man who has worked a whole lot up here this past week doing so many things. He and I and Coach Hatton and Mr. Dyke worked real hard to try to figure out how to work a sound system and a light board the last week. Please welcome Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Mr. John Smolsky. Now, thank you for your patience as we recognize and thank all of those people. I think the band has rested enough. I think it's time to see what we're going to do for the halftime show. So band, opening set!